All right, welcome back to Cows Gaming fans. It has been a minute, but I'm back, and we are going to jump right in with the next season, season 4 of our Raiders rebuild. I've got the draft board all set up. I've got my team fleshed out with all of my backups, so we're just going to go ahead and start simming, and we're going to see how the season goes. So buckle up, kids, because it could get bumpy. And we dropped the first game to the freaking Broncos. We lost to the Patriots. Unbelievable, folks. Let's check it out. Let's see how bad it was. Looked like it was 17-6. So what went wrong? The passing game. Did not do anything in the passing game. And we had 2 turnovers. Bet you they were both interceptions. Let's find out. Yep, 2 picks. Not great. I think that's possibly due to the lack of the right side of our offensive line. We did not get the free agents that we wanted for the offensive line in the offseason, so we're going to struggle a little bit on that side of the ball. Hopefully our defense did okay. Richardson led the team with tackles. Buda Thompson was next in line. Of course, Christian Wilkins, Tyree Wilson, and Waddle, our big defensive tackle that we drafted a couple seasons ago, contributed 4 sacks. But we didn't have any takeaways either, so that kind of stings. Hopefully, we didn't have any major injuries. Let's go find out. I don't see any messages, so maybe we're lucky. And up next is the Broncos on the road. Yeah, so no injuries. Just had a bad game against the Patriots at home. We can't lose those games. We got to win those games. We are going to upgrade our staff real quick. Hopefully that will help. So far, my coach has not earned his extension. Okay, we're going to need to increase the gains for our tackles right here. Shoot, I don't have enough to develop him. All right, well, let's go to the offensive coordinator. Let's see what we can get here. Short routes for halfbacks, wide receivers, tight ends. Okay. That's the one thing lacking on this team is I don't have an offensive coordinator who's really about blocking. Which kind of stings. Let's go ahead and improve our secondary. That might help a little bit. Here we go. I don't have enough points for that one. All right, so we're going to just sit on our points for this week and see if we can build it up. Let's select our game day goal. Win turnover battle. You got to win those turnover battles. It's critical, and we had 2 turnovers in the last game. But we held them to under 20 points, so that at least was one goal that we achieved. We'll upgrade our players. Hopefully that'll give us a little bump in our performance, and now the messages showed up. So we'll see what that's all about, too. Free safety. Yeah. Oh, shoot. That's not the one I wanted to select, but that's okay. I wanted to select the next one, the one down at the bottom, to make him fit our scheme a little bit better, but it's a relatively minor mistake. Matt Bradford, I think he's one of our... Is he our rookie? No, he's a guy I picked up on the free agent market. What else we got here? Dennis Jefferson. He's got a hidden talent, so hopefully that'll unlock in the next game or two. Okay, here's our right guard. He's not our starter. He's our backup. But it's good that he got some playing time and got some points. All right, let's see what all these messages are about. Okay, we just got to worry about their defensive backs. That's fine. All right, come on. Let's beat Denver. Now, at the beginning of the season press conference, I said we would try to make the playoffs. I don't know if I chose wins. We can check that out if we want, if we need to. But we did get a win right there. We reversed the score, 17-6 over the Broncos, and then we got the Chiefs up next. Regional focus scouting is all set. I don't have to do that, and actually, the scouts that I have were perfect for this year's draft. So I didn't touch anything. I didn't change anything. They were all right where they needed to be. And we're going to just leave them there. It actually worked out pretty well. All right, we're going to go here, win turnover battle, and then we got to choose his game day goal. Oh, no, not the game day goal. We got to check his talent tree. See, I don't really care about the refunds. And I don't care about the hiring bonuses so much. Well, that might not be a bad thing to have. But I think we're going to actually continue here with trying to improve our tackles. Because that's the weak point on our team right now is our offensive tackles. Select game day goal. Oops, nope, that's not what I wanted. I am playing on Xbox Series X. I just love playing on console. I know it's available on PC and PS5. But this is the game that I like. This is the system I like to play on. So, all right. Well, let's see how we do. It's going to be a tough one. I would love to win, but I don't know if we're going to get lucky enough to steal this one. Oh, who's hurt? Ah, crap. So one of our players is sidelined with an ankle injury. All right, well, let's continue. Do we steal one? We did not. We got beat, and we got beat bad. Like, very bad. So we're going to have to go check the box score, see what's going on. Wandale Robinson got a point, so hopefully this will improve him a little bit so he's a little bit more effective. Who else we got? Jamie Douglas, that's our second string wide receiver. What are his ratings again? Oh, he's good. Okay. We'll do playmaker. Try to bring him in line with our scheme a little bit more. He's not really currently fitting our scheme. So we're going to continue to try and develop him for our scheme. Richards is the running back that we drafted 2 seasons ago. Well, I guess 2 off seasons ago. This is his second season. So, middle linebacker Khalil Joseph. There we go. And I think he's the middle linebacker that starts opposite Buda Thompson. So our left guard got some points. That's good. I don't think he's our starter, though. I think he's our backup. We'll go for scheme. He's got a hidden talent. Dylan Lauby. How bad was the loss to the Chiefs? I have a feeling we had a ton of turnovers. Every little bit counts. James Harrison. Yeah, I'm going to change his number. I don't like his number. I don't know why. I just don't. There we go. 95 works. All right, we got our press conference, but we're going to go check out the loss, so I at least am informed going into the press conference, so I don't say anything stupid. 58 yards of offense, or rushing, 184 through the air. Again, 3 turnovers over 1 takeaway. That's not great. Looks like we weren't even in the game at all. Player stats. We don't care about the Chiefs stats. Let's just look at ours. Donovan, not a good game. He went 20 for 31. He had 184 yards, no touchdowns, and a pick. Red, our rookie running back, only had 26 yards. Lauby had 20. Receiving, nothing to really note. How about defense? They kind of got it handed to them. Crosby, Morrigan, Harris, and Thompson all led the team in tackles. 2 sacks. Wilkins and Wilson. So at least we got a couple sacks there. I might have to consider the trade block for Luke Van Ness, and also looking to get an offensive lineman. Let's see what this press conference is about. I'm sure it's not good news, but we shall see. Next question. Brett Donald on how he's played up to this point. Yeah, he's got to play better. Well, it hasn't been protect the ball. I mean, he's had decent completion percentage. It's better than his other stats. Let's put it that way. He's gotten sacked a bunch of times, and he's thrown quite a few picks. So. I just don't like this press conference. It seems so inauthentic. It's just fake. Whoever wrote these scripts is terrible. Okay, so we have no Anthony Howard for this game. Playing the Bengals, who are 1-2. We're 1-2, but it's a home game. Hopefully the advantage works. Listen, kid, I'll freaking cut you. I don't care. 1-3. That was great. How many points do I have? 60. We're just going to sit on those. Let's upgrade our players, see what happens. I need to look at the stats. See, the thing that makes me mad is that several of the players that I have don't seem to be performing the way that they should be when you sim it. And so, I don't know. Maybe I just need to extend the quarters to actual 15-minute quarters instead of 11-minute quarters just to see what happens. Because it just doesn't feel like the stats measure up. Yeah, we'll do this for now. Hopefully we got our offensive tackle back. What are his ratings? Okay, he's not really a deep threat, but we'll stick with the playmaker build. Right now, they're not playing up to their potential. Just trying to find that right balance of development and performance. I don't even remember that guy being on my team. Funny thing, there's another Broderick Barber in the draft class that I just looked at. I don't remember what position, but I don't think it's middle linebacker. So that's kind of funny. All right, let's go see how bad it was. (20-28), 8 points. Got to win those games. Gave up 269 yards. Had a decent offensive performance as far as compared to the Bengals. 70 on the ground, 212 through the air, 13 first downs. Had a turnover, no takeaways. That's not good. How bad was Donlin? Donlin did okay. Got 2 touchdowns, 1 pick. 18 for 28 for 64. That's okay. I could live with that. Rushing. Richards is back. 16 for 48, 3 yards per carry. Not anything special. Wan'Dale Robinson got 5 for 83, no touchdowns. Bowers had a touchdown. Whitfield had a touchdown. Don't care about blocking so much. Cameron Richardson led the team in tackles. Now he's the slot, he's the nickelback, and he had 10 tackles. That is not good. That means the defensive line is not doing what they need to do. Now our boy Waddle, he had 1.5 sacks and 5 tackles, but Crosby only had half a sack. So I'm wondering if there's a little bit of regression going on with Max Crosby. That's not good. So we're gonna have to keep an eye on that. Because it could be a problem, and I really don't want him to have a bad week, or a bad season. All right, we're going against the 0-4 Giants at MetLife Stadium. Can we beat them? If not, we might have to take drastic measures here. I mean, they're 0-4. We lost. Or no. Yeah, we lost again. This is not great. Well, we'll see what we can do here. Cornerbacks, defensive tackles, right and left ends. I can't afford that one just yet. We got some things to think about here. There we go. All right. How bad was the loss? 31-10. We lost. This is terrible. We had 2 turnovers, no takeaways. That's not great. Donlin, terrible play. Sacked 5 times, 61% completion percentage. He did nothing. Terrible. I don't even want to look at the rest of the stats because you get blown out by an 0-4 team. And now we've got 2 things going on here. We got a team meeting and then we have a player meeting. Let's see what the player meeting's all about first. Yeah, no kidding. My running back is terrible. Right? Don't worry about that. All right, so let's try to save the season. This ought to be good. Our opponent's weaknesses. These meetings are so dumb. Why is the player telling the coach what the weaknesses are? The coach should be telling them, hey, this is what I saw in the film. We need to exploit this, etc. I think you attack it with the rush. Why are you asking them what you should do? I don't think this is going to happen, honestly. Yeah, I'll believe it when I see it. I'm going to keep him at field general for another point just to try and round out his awareness. Whitfield, wide receiver. I don't know if that moves him up the depth chart or not. We'll have to check the depth chart before we go. Dennis Jefferson. We need to get that hidden trait, exposed. Let's see here. All right, let's take a look first at the injury report. Who's hurt? Yarborough, that's not great. And then Howard is still out. So that hurts our defense and our offense, both. We got the scouting set up for the college team. Let's go ahead and advance a week. We're going to probably get smoked by the Detroit Lions. Even though they're 0-5, we're going to kind of get destroyed, I think. Yep. 23-14. Let's just take a look here at the stats. It's very frustrating. Oh, no, that's not what I wanted at all. I wanted the schedule. There we go. It's just embarrassing. 358 yards, 231. Rushing yards, 101. So that's something. 13 first downs, 1 turnover, but we did have 2 takeaways. So at least that's something. What was the box score? It looks like we were, we weren't really keeping pace, but we weren't completely shut out either. Let's take a look at the player stats. Donlin, not good. Rushing Richards, no touchdowns, and he needed to get 2 this week. So that's not great. Douglas had a touchdown, so there's something there. Receiving was kind of boring. Defense, Max Crosby, 7 tackles, 4 for loss, no sacks. Only 2 sacks. One was Wilson, one was Waddle. And we had 1 pick. Oh, no, we had 2 picks. Did we have a touchdown for either of those? No, we did not. Did we have any fumbles? No, we didn't because there was only 2 turnovers. Never mind. So, yeah, we're in trouble. We are in trouble. So let's go into this thing and see what's going on. What? No, it wasn't. Yay. Here we go. Hey, why do you guys suck? Fortunately, it's only 1-5 and not like 1-8. So there's still a chance to kind of come back, but we're losing too many games at home. We'd like to get your take on how successful your play calling has been on this season. Let's focus on offense. Well, honestly, I think I could have done a better job. I don't know. Not enough. I'd say higher than 10. Because it's true, we've been getting like 13 consistently. This is such a stupid conversation. Who asks that question? Why don't you ask something that would actually be asked in a press conference? Hey, what do you think you could have done different on the play callings? Well, I probably could have called a little bit better running game, or I could have called a little bit more aggressive defense. Something like that. Instead of this, what is your average frickin' first down per game? That's so stupid. And I'm not trying to be completely negative. I just think the writing is not good. No. We're going to make him a speed. We're going to continue with the speed rusher. Yes, I know it doesn't really count towards his scheme, but we're talking individual stats here. We want him to be able to outpace the offensive line. So we're going to continue with agile for the guard. Okay. This guy is really not developing as fast as he should either. I'm kind of disappointed with that because he had a hidden talent. All right, let's go. Come on. We need you to get your awareness up there, man. What is your awareness right now? 73. We got to improve that. That's got to get better. And then we'll go over here to manage staff, and we're going to go to the offensive coordinator again and see if there's anything we can do to help our okay, accuracy, play action. I don't have enough points for. Is there anything down here I can grab, though? Boost throwing power for quarterbacks by 1. He's got a pretty good arm, though. I don't think I need to worry about that, and I don't have enough points anyways. So let's go to power running. We're going to boost strength for halfbacks. Maybe that'll help. The running back position's been kind of weak. Maybe that'll help. We just got to try to find a way to win no matter what. I mean, we're right kind of on the edge, I think. We are at week number 7? Yeah, week 7. And then we have Baltimore, and then we're going to call it a video. Come back in week 9. And we lost again to the Steelers, and it was a complete blowout. You know what? We might have to shake things up a little bit and bench a couple players because they're not getting the job done. $34-7 is inexcusable, especially at home. Again, only had 7 first downs, 159 yards of total offense. That's embarrassing. Worst game yet for him. I think we might have to sit him down. I don't want to, but I don't know what else to do. I mean, I could see who's available on the free agency block, but I don't think there's much there. How many sacks did we get? We got 3 sacks for the game. Crosby had 1.5, so that's good. Waddle had 1, very consistent. Buda Thompson had half a sack. We had 1 pick by Luke Van Ness, which is kind of nice. How many tackles for loss? Tyree Wilson had the most for tackles for loss. He also led the team with tackles, followed by Buda Thompson and then Waddle. So at least the linebackers and the defensive line are getting in there. But there's just no excuse to get blown out like that against the Steelers. All right, so let's go see what this is all about. Let's choose a national focus. Who are we going to focus on? I think we are going to focus on cornerback. Or should I? Well, no, I'm going to go with defensive end, actually. Because there is a chance I might not be able to re-sign a couple of my players. So there we go. All right. So that's that. Yeah, I know. Just stop. I already did all that. I don't need to worry about it. Are there any bright spots? Okay, Waddle gets a point. That's always good. Not bad for, I think he was a second-round pick. Go with a little bit of balance. Oh, man, we really need another cornerback. I'm hoping one of these games, my cornerback will rise to the occasion. I have Nate Hobbs, who's doing a very good job, but I don't have a bona fide number 2. I have various flavors of number 3, which kind of sucks because I feel like if we had another corner, we could maybe shut down some offenses. What's his speed? You know what? I might try him in the number 2 slot just for a game to see if it helps. Because he's been leading the team in tackles, probably for half of the games. Let's just see how he compares to the other guy on the depth chart. Okay, so we have Hardison here. Speed 94, acceleration 91. What is his awareness? 67 to 64. Play recognition. Yeah, he's a little bit better in zone. And he's a tiny bit better in press. I think I'm going to make the call. I'm going to pull Hardison to the nickel spot. And I'm going to put Richardson in the other corner, the number 2 corner spot. And we'll see if that affects anything. So, let's do this. So Richardson will be out here, but we got to go to Hardison for the nickel. There we go. So maybe that'll help. We're constantly kind of trying different things. Team meeting. Here we go. Another one of these. What do you guys think I should do as the head coach? If you do anything other than stop Lamar Jackson, you're doing it wrong. We could attack their corners. Yeah, I don't think so. Yeah, this is such a stupid conversation. If blah blah blah. And we're going to get blown up here too because this conversation is boring. I think I'm going to start skipping these because they don't do anything. They really don't. Hey, we lost again. So we've lost 6 of the last 7. At some point, you have to ask, what is the AI in this game? I mean, I should be winning at least a game by accident. But it was also Baltimore at home, so that also is a factor. On the road, I mean. We faced Baltimore on the road. Let's take a look at how bad the blowout was or how bad the loss was. 13-21. Okay, so it's not terrible, but it's not great either. Passing yardage way down. I don't. Okay, so we had the lead until the second quarter, and then they scored 3 times, and then we scored in the fourth, and that's where it ended. The defense has got to do a little bit better, and the offense has got to do a better job protecting the ball. It had a turnover against 1 takeaway, so it was a net push. Let's take a look at the stats. Donlin, 1 touchdown, 1 interception, 59% passing completion percentage. Only sacked once, so I guess that's a bright spot. Rushing, Richards, 62. Lauby, 22. Receiving, Whitfield had 5 catches, needed 8. But he did get a touchdown. What's defense look like? Buda Thompson led the team in tackles. And Morig and Waddle each had half a sack, so no pass rush whatsoever on Lamar Jackson. No interceptions, must have been a fumble then. Had to have been a fumble. Yeah, it was. So Buda Thompson got a forced fumble and how do you get 2 fumble recoveries? That doesn't make sense. There was only 1 turnover in the game. Well played, EA. All right, so let's go here. We're going to go with the text message. Yeah, our secondary is going to struggle, period. We're going to put it on our safeties this time. Don't know if that'll help. See, I'm very suspect of this game anyways, because it's just not... I don't know, it feels like it's extremely buggy. And when I play the games, like as long as I don't call a cover 3 and I call only man, I don't have to worry about it. My defense is good. But if I call even a single cover 3, even though it may call for a cover 3, it freezes your defensive backs, and they have a free runner deep down the field. It just doesn't make sense. So, new message. Here we go. This ought to be fun. What? Why are you... What? Oh, God. I don't even want to go through this team meeting, honestly. Well, there you go. Simple. All right, let's take a look and make sure nobody's injured. I don't know if anybody's injured. Okay, nobody's hurt. So let's go ahead and go back to the depth chart. We're just going to take a quick look and see if there's anybody that may have moved up the depth chart. I don't think so, but... Lots of negative energy on the team, though. I can see that. All these red arrows. I don't like it. Okay. Boy, I really need to get a better right tackle. I wonder if there's anybody available. We've got plenty of money. I'm going to see what's available on the... Okay, so we're going to actually bring in Eichenberg just because Yarborough is not measuring up. We're also going to bring Hardison back on the number 2. Yeah. Okay. Oh, shoot. I got to remember to sub in my slot corner as well. No. I'm pretty sure we have a ton of money available anyway. At least for salary cap. So we need to bring back Richardson. There we go. Okay, now let's just see. Is there a decent free agent right tackle available? I don't see anybody. I mean, yeah, he's a little bit better, but what about right tackle? Yeah, there's not really any reason to sign these guys. Okay. So with that, that is episode 20. If you like what you're seeing, go ahead and hit that like and subscribe. And also in the comments, don't hesitate to mention some of the other teams that you'd like to maybe see a rebuild on. I'm not doing very well with the Raiders. But also remember, I'm just simming the games. I'm not actually playing the games. If I were playing the games, might be a little bit different story. But until the next video, be safe, be kind, and remember, no matter who you are, no matter where you are, you do matter and you are loved. I will see you in the next video, everybody. Have a great week.